Hi everybody, my name is Stephen Conlon and I am a member of the AEC Digital Construction Integration team here at Pentagon Solutions. And in this short video I am going to talk to you about how we offer services in the deployment of Autodesk products and other specialized software within high security network environments. What exactly is this service that we offer? There are certain companies and institutions that have high security network environments. Therefore, Autodesk products and other specialized software need to be installed in a certain way in order for the software to work correctly with minimal issues. Why would this service be needed for your company? The reason this is needed is because if you just plainly install Autodesk software in these high security network environments, either they won't install entirely, or it may seem that they are installed correctly, but later down the line there'll be major problems such as the programs being very slow or elements of the programs are missing. We can also set up BIM templates for your company on your various different softwares that you use. This is to ensure that your company can collate high fidelity data to ensure projects are BIM compliant where they need to be. This will save money and time which slips through the cracks if not set up correctly when setting up the various different softwares your company needs. We also offer our own application called Construction Intelligence. Construction Intelligence is an innovative, bespoke engineering solution that spans all aspects of engineering digital data. It ensures internal or external engineering teams' data is harvested, amalgamated, and then formed into a holistic data model. This can be set up at the same time as when we are setting up other software. It can be hosted on the cloud, or it can be hosted locally within your company. Benefits of using the cloud is that there is less physical maintenance required compared to the application being hosted locally, though the application can be hosted locally if needs be. In the long run, this will save time and money which falls through the cracks, allowing you to view areas of interest physically and see how you can improve from project to project. Licensing for Autodesk products has changed over the past 2 years. Multi-user and network licenses retired on the 7th of May 2021. Therefore, each subscription will have to have a named user, which in turn means that each machine will have to be built individually, and failure to do so, or if machines are cloned, this could result in over-installation which breaks compliance rules. This is where ourselves at Pentagon will come in. We will come up with a list of prerequisites that needs to be completed before we would be able to go out to your company's network environment. For example, confirmation of software needed for each build, number of machines needed for each build, access to admin account for each machine, all URL, proxy, antivirus exceptions to be put into place. Your company's IT staff would also have to be available for the duration of every build. Now, a common issue customers would have about this service would be, we have our own IT, so they can do the installs for us. This is a fair enough statement or question to ask, though IT companies, which most customers would have, are not experienced in Autodesk products, and what measures have to be put in place in order for the software to, number one, work correctly and efficiently, and number two, to ensure that all is above board in terms of compliance and licensing. Once we have our prerequisites set, we would actually physically go out to the customer's environment to install Autodesk products or any other specialized software the customer would use on one computer build. After properly testing out how to install the programs in the environment, then we would either do one of two things. We would do any other computer builds which are needed for the customer. Let's say there is 10 computers needed for the same build, then we can be hired to do all 10. Alternatively, we can make documentation so that the customer's IT company or IT manager can do these computer builds with the Autodesk products and specialized software. If we do documentation, a draft would be sent out to the customer for their IT company or IT manager to test out, and if they have any problems with the documentation, we can support them in this. Once all this is ironed out, we can then send out a final draft documentation for you to keep, so if they have to create that computer build again, then they can use the documentation on how to do this correctly. Here in Northern Ireland, we have provided this service to many high-level customers with great results. There have been customers who haven't taken this service and have got their own IT to do the computer builds, and they have had major problems with the software as they are not well versed on Autodesk products and how they behave in different high-security network environments. This service is very beneficial for all customers and can save a lot of time plus money, not only in the short term but also in the long term, for if the software has issues, this takes out key personnel which will cost money, and if we are called in later down the line, this will cost more time also. I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and turn your notifications on to be kept up to date with future videos. You can also follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook and Twitter.